Not since Skinamarink has a horror had the same effect on me as Hell House LLC Lineage. It's now on Shudder, and it threatens to be a blood bond rooted in evil. After a near-death experience, Vanessa Shepherd faces nightmares in Abaddon. As mysterious deaths occur around her, she discovers her connection to the Abaddon Hotel, Carmichael Manor, and decades of unexplained murders. So if you go into this movie with the expectation that it will follow in its predecessor's footsteps, you'll only be half right. This is not a found footage horror. Instead, it's playing the remember when game by constantly referencing characters and events from a few of the previous stories. I'm not even going to try and be coy about this film. It is hot garbage. It's one of the most boring and dreadfully dull movies I've seen in quite some time, let alone singling this out as a supposed horror. The character portrayals, they're flat and feel as though they were phoned in. And I don't know why the director didn't utilize different takes that just showcase some more emotion. And I'm not saying this is completely devoid of all facial expressions and showings of feelings. But more often than not, the characters are just cardboard with stiffly delivered dialogue and a monotone voice. They also don't react in ways a character should when confronted with something that's at least a bit sketchy, especially when they've already had a negative experience with some other long dark hallway. Two of the central characters are able to showcase some sadness and fear. Elizabeth Vermalea and Sierra Saka both convey their mental anguish and trauma pretty well. And I don't think their crying was simply from just the cringy audacity of the script. They sold their characters and they worked with what they were given. And since I am kind of on a somewhat positive note, there is a tiny bit of atmosphere that's crafted with the use of a freaky looking clown. Now, most of the time when we see it, it's sitting stationary in a chair, just lurking in the darkness. Or maybe it's standing absolutely still in a corner of a room. The motionless staring, it's a little unnerving and creepy. Especially if the lights happen to flicker and then the clown is all of a sudden in a different position or a posture. Yeah, that's not okay. I don't like that at all. So that pretty much encompasses the positives that I can scrounge around for. The prevalent emotion that I felt during all of this was incessant boredom. The movie's mercilessly just short of 2 hours, and we feel every second. A lot of that is in part because the story and the scenes jump around and then can't figure out which character it wants to focus on and follow, opting instead to just kind of ping-pong around so that nothing feels coherent or consistent. There are even some clunky time jumps, and instead of creating a bond with the characters, it just made me feel even more distanced from them. And the plot doesn't even attempt character development. I mean, leaving us to just watch a bunch of conversations play out that feel as though they have deeper context, but there's zero backing or continuity within what we're shown. Now, I could probably go scene by scene and break down each moment that sucked. That's not going to do anybody any good. From the unbelievably terrible character decisions to the lifeless performances by the majority of the cast, all of this is made more intolerable thanks to a large lack of development, uneventful actions, minimized or hidden violence, and a stale and tedious story that wastes an offensive amount of time to deliver this shallowly thought out presentation. The only good thing about this movie, other than it finally ends, are the use of an unsettling clown and two lead actresses who have more than one emotion in their repertoire. There's no sex or nudity, some profanity, and a little gory violence. I give Hell House LLC Lineage 1/2 couch. That's only because they used a clown as a villain. I mean, it's a recycled clown from another Hell House movie, but still, come on, it's a clown. They're not right. Okay, I'm in severe need of a palate cleanser. So what is an effectively creepy or ominous horror that's truly worth watching? I need some solid suggestions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.